We'll parade them over to the scale and weigh them up and see who wins. All right, Susan's ram weighs 351 and a half. Kelly's ram weighs 393 and a half. £408.5 on Marvin's ram. Daryl's ram weighs 465 and a half. 447 and a half. 277 and a half. And the champion ram goes to Daryl Mickelson of Perry, Iowa, Mickelson Hamps, and the ram's name is Pacino. Congratulations, Daryl.
Thank you very much.
Well, he's on the same ration that the rest of my lambs get, which is a 14% protein ration, which is just corn, soybean hulls, and alfalfa meal. And he gets about 8 pounds of feed a day.
The grand champion is the ram that's been fed probably to win here. The reserve champion looks to be one that's maybe been out working a little harder, could use a little more feed. It looks like he could weigh probably more than the champion if he was fed up a little bit.
This is a purebred Poland China boar. He's 3 years old. They've been feeding him about an extra 5 gallons of corn per day. And last year's fair, he was a reserve premier sire. His weight is 921 pounds. This boar's name is Tiny. He's a purebred Hampshire. He's 5 years old. He loves sweet corn. If you walk past his pen, he's been nibbling on it all morning. He ate 22 ears of corn just last night. He weighs 1,166 pounds. His name is Big D. He's a Duroc crossbred boar. He also is 5 years old. His name, Big D, stands for donut. He was used as a teaser boar in a boar stud, so he's spent the last 5 years doing a lot of exercising. The Duroc cross weighs 1,212 pounds. He needs to be on an exercise program. He could certainly use a little more exercise, but you'd like to redistribute it a little bit better. But he made it through the scales, and he's laying down over there now, so he's a little tired.
Picking the right frame size and right type of board to use that gains. And he's a Duroc cross, so that's what Durocs usually do. So as you can tell, he eventually gained. Just regular sow feed, which is nothing high. It has some fat in it, but he eats about 15 pounds of that a day. Limit feed, he's not a full fed. He wasn't. So, and then we gave him every excess donuts that we employees don't eat. So.
It's been a hot summer. It's been a wet summer. So I'd say a lot of the guys that normally come just said, we're not going to take the time to do it this summer because of the heat.
The heat outside and everything, why it's a little hard for large animals to, stand the heat. So anyway, tonight we're going to live with what we got. You got to watch this guy maneuver these horns through that chute. Come on, Bean, you got to figure this out. 1756. Has everybody got it zeroed in on what they're going to weigh on this, what this bull's going to weigh? Well, I think they gave me the figure of 3,022 pounds.
Well, first you got to have a bull that's got plenty of bone and frame. Then you got to give him a lot of feed, and that's pretty much it. They'll just grow if you give them plenty of feed.